As a coach, strong month of May, especially there in league play. Obviously, Jaeger was getting a lot of new faces in there. Just how would kind of sum up the month for you guys?
I think it was a good month, definitely, because we were um, climbing in the standings in all aspects, and also we were improving as a team, and that is important. And even the last game, the Jägermaster Cup, we were able to change 10 players, and the players that were really competitive. And we create chances. We dominated in the second half, and we should receive a PK. But so when you're competitive, I'm happy. We weren't expecting to be, you know, as good as the first team or the ones that are playing more games because it is obvious they haven't played. But we debuted a player, two players coming that they never started any game, and the team was competitive. It was good, and definitely is something that we plan to use in order for us to have everyone available and everyone competing for one spot.
The defense definitely tightened up over these last few matches. Obviously, a great goal from Colorado there at the weekend. What's kind of started to click for that back line as a fan? They've now been able to kind of become more of a man back there as well.
Yeah, definitely. One of our challenges is just to improve defensively. So we're still in the process to get better in all aspects. We're not thinking that we just reach the level that we are looking for. We're in the process to improve. We're in the process to get better in all aspects and continue doing the right things. The things that we've been doing well, we have to continue doing it. So that is positive. Now we have a challenge that we have before a little bit of break. We have two away games against very tough opponents and one here at home, just to make sure that we continue our run and we continue the idea of being contenders in the Western Conference.
You touched on it there. Three matches, two away in 3 weeks, all against Western Conference opponents that are there kind of fighting points to the table with you guys. What's going to kind of be that weekly approach as you have, all California teams going?
Yes, now we have three teams from California. They're gonna be tough. We're gonna go to Oakland, and they have a new coach, so it's a lot of energy and a lot of new energy and difficult for us. But that's the way it is, and we're gonna prepare ourselves to try to make sure that we continue the level and we improve in little details defensively in the middle, and obviously we continue creating options in out from.
You saw this obviously earlier with Birmingham this season when they had a new coach in that week, and obviously whenever you came in last season, mid-year, do you teams kind of see that little bump whenever that new coach comes in? They kind of give them some energy. Maybe it's guys getting some playing time or just playing with a little bit more freedom whenever they have that new guy in.
Yes, definitely. When it's a change, it's a new energy, a new coach, and everyone wants to, perform. And it's a new, fresh start. So that's why it's going to be really tough, really difficult. But definitely, we want to be in contention for a spot in the playoffs. We have to get results not only at home, but we have to deal with all those situations with good personality and good mentality.
Coach, you mentioned just before you put a lot of emphasis on that was a big test, right, against Colorado. Any major adjustments that we can see, obviously, come Saturday? Because
Well, we now obviously we have a group that it's been doing it constantly. It's been playing, getting results. We just have to make sure that everyone is healthy, and everyone understands that what is the idea of to play against Oakland, which is going to be a really tough match. But the good things about resting the guys that they were playing most of the game is like, okay, they can rest, they can fresh physically, but also mentally, because it's the pressure to always playing. So they have a little bit of break, not too much, but a little bit of break that gets the possibility to be more fresh.
Bouncing off of that, just how you mentioned, the starters were able to get some rest. From you as a coach's perspective, how do you kind of prevent that burnout from the players? Obviously, they're playing a lot, practicing a lot, but how do you as a coach just prevent that from happening?
It's just we manage that, and the Jägermaster Cup is a wonderful opportunity for us to, if we see that we need a little bit of break for some of the players to get rested, to they're coming a little bit of like heavy legs or a little bit of injuries, we have the chance. And also, we provide the opportunity for the players that haven't played to say, okay, are they in contention? Can they replace, if something happens, who's going to be available at what level? And can we just go with those players? And I think it's really important for us as a staff, as a coaches, to make sure that we have been identified everyone, and we can have real proof of what they can do for us if we need to use them.
Very general question. Just why are you guys so much better this year? What's the big difference this year from last year to make that better?
A little bit of everything, a little bit of a lot of things. We organize our staff. I was able to receive the staff that I needed. My assistant coach who worked with me for a lot of years, then bringing a fitness coach specialized in fitness, because I'm not specialized, I'm not a fitness coach. So I needed to have a fitness coach that can organize that area, very important. Then obviously bringing players from the scratch that understand the type of environment that we wanted to create. And then the environment in the locker room, understanding that, it's not going to be every day, it's not going to be a party, it's not going to be easy. But with a good mentality, when things go wrong, we can revamp with good ideas, good mentality, and good work. So it's just a lot of combinations, but we're still in the process of create that type of environment that in every day we already change for being a little bit of comfortable situation than competitive, winning mentality, good at it.
What's working on offense for you guys? You guys won a lot more goals this year.
Everything is working in offense. Like last year, we suffered to score a goal. This year, we score a goal really quick, and everything changes. When you score a goal, everything changes for your team, for the players, for the fans, for everyone. So we're happy that it's working well. The players last year, Armando now is more comfortable playing with Andy and with Beto, but then we have good support in the middle, and that is important. And we understand that scoring goals changes everything in a positive way for us.
Last question for me, Coach. You mentioned just with Oakland, obviously they have a new coach, but how do you guys kind of prepare? Like, what are you guys kind of expecting to see from them on Saturday?
It's going to be a really tough game, because they're going to be very, very motivated to prove themselves, to prove in front of the new coach, and to try to make sure that it's a new time for them. So, but we have to make sure that we are in a good mental level, competitive, and we understand that if we want to continue being at the top level in the Western Conference, we have to get results away. So right away, that's the most important thing for us.
Te conozco, hay tres preguntas para la gente que nos sigue en español. Es un mes sólido en la liga. ¿Cómo buscará el equipo continuar con esta racha?
Estamos trabajando precisamente para continuar con otro mes sólido. La idea siempre es tener un equipo que tenga una buena regularidad. Ese es el objetivo. No es tener un buen partido o tener un buen mes y luego bajar el nivel. No, es mantener el nivel durante todo el año, mantenernos entendiendo que a veces vamos a empatar, de pronto se pierde, pero la mayoría, si hacemos las cosas bien y mantenemos un buen nivel, vamos a tener triunfos y vamos a ser competitivos.
La siguiente sería, la defensa ha mejorado bastante en las últimas semanas. ¿Cómo se puede seguir reforzando?
Con trabajo, venimos a trabajar tácticamente, venimos revisamos los videos y para hacerle entender a los jugadores cuán importante y cómo trabajar no solo en lo individual, sino en lo colectivo. Y eso es un trabajo de todas las semanas, de los entrenamientos, de venir acá todos los días y reforzarlo.
Y por último, 3 partidos en 3 semanas contra rivales de Conferencia del Oeste. ¿Cuál será el enfoque semanal para estos encuentros?
Indudablemente prepararnos muy bien, sabiendo que son tres oponentes que están dentro de lo que nosotros necesitamos ponernos encima de ellos, 2 de ellos en casa de ellos, así que el primero es Oakland, vamos con buena mentalidad, sabiendo que va a ser un partido muy difícil porque ahora cambiaron el entrenador y cuando cambia un equipo, cambia de entrenador, las cosas se ponen más difíciles porque la motivación es muy alta y los jugadores están empezando desde cero.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Gracias.